Have you ever opened a product from Apple? You know that feeling when you open it and it's just so satisfying and it feels like an experience just opening it. Big part of the reason why Apple is as big as they are today is their focus on the experience. They focus on delivering the product to the client and making the client feel like, oh wow, I got something exclusive, I got something really nice. And so why am I talking about Apple and unwrapping your product when we're talking filmmaking and photography? And the simple answer is you need to do the same thing for your clients. And so that's why today I thought I would answer the questions that I've gotten quite a lot lately, and that is, what kind of services do I use to deliver to my clients? And a couple of months ago I discovered this new service, and together with the services that I've used before, this kind of just ends up being a great package of delivering services. It's important for me to emphasize that I don't have any collabs with any of these services. I did see that there are some links that I can use to get some free months, or they will give me something back, I don't know. But I do not have any collabs with them, and I'm paying for them just like everyone else. If you're new to this channel and you haven't been here before, my name is Kristian Warwick. I'm a full-time filmmaker and photographer. I work with some pretty cool brands, and I've made this cool creative thing my living, and I'm here to share my experiences and hopefully help you become a better creative yourself. So there's one service that I just recently discovered, and that is Picflow. I bought this service mainly to just share my photos. I thought it was great for wedding photography, but also for events where I have a lot of photos delivered to the clients. And what I discovered with this service and what I really loved was the fact that you can have a workflow section where the client can go in, they can select the ones that they can like them or heart them so I can see which ones they like the most, and they can also give me very specific comments. I'm obviously aware of the fact that this is not unique for Picflow as a service, but I still think that this is something that I really like. And when I bought this service, I did not know that I can also use this service for delivering videos. And the main thing for me, and the greatest benefit or advantage of using Picflow for me these days, is that when I'm delivering several videos to a client for a project, I can add all of them to the same link, and they're able to preview them in a great way. It's easy, it looks professional, the layout is nice, and I can stack them together in groups. And so last week when I delivered several videos in different formats to Helly Hansen, I was able to put all the different formats into different groups, and it was very easy for the client to just go look at them and know exactly which ones were which. So Picflow has definitely become one of my go-to services for delivering to clients, and especially to kind of show them the initial products or my drafts, just because I can provide them with one single link and they can use this link for the rest of the time where we're reviewing this project, and I can just tell them, okay, now I got a new upload here. When it comes to prices, you can see them here. I have the Pro plan. I'm also paying annually just because it makes more sense. I know that they have some free trial month or something like that, so that is also nice if you just want to try it out for a while. Oh, before I jump into the next service, please remember to subscribe to my channel. Would really appreciate that. The second service that I am using and I've been using for a long time now is Vimeo. And Vimeo has just been my go-to service in terms of having the client review the product. And this is obviously for video, and I really appreciate how easy it is for my client to use the link on their phones, on their computer, and they just go directly to the player. This means that when they're looking at it, they can choose to look at it in high quality, and they're able to just look at the video without downloading it. I think this is a benefit because I don't think all clients would love to just download the whole file whenever they're reviewing something. It's easy to share it with other people, and it's just been a service that I think my clients have really appreciated. Lately, after starting to use Picflow, I kind of feel like this has replaced Vimeo, but there are situations where I do feel like Vimeo can help me more. Like today when a client had a 60-minute long video. We've been working on it. I've been using Picflow to have the reviews, but they wanted to have Vimeo to kind of just put it directly into their internal system. Obviously, I would recommend for anyone using this that they have their own Vimeo account so that they have their company's branding and not my branding on it. But in some cases, they just want to have the link, make it easy for themselves, and it's free advertising for me. Like now it says Wild Studio on the video. It's good. So Vimeo is definitely a service that I will keep. I'm also using the Pro plan here. You can see the prices again here. And so this is the main reason why I have a Vimeo subscription. I would say that I grew up as a filmmaker watching all these videos with creators saying this video is sponsored by. I remember feeling like they were all ads, but there was one brand where I didn't feel like it was an ad. It was more of like this sponsor kind of just funded the video that they were making. And I'm super proud to say that today, this video is sponsored by Musicbed. And with that, I'm able to give you a free trial of Musicbed. And honestly, in my opinion, it's the best music out there. I decided a long time ago that I will never have a partnership that I don't believe in, and I honestly do with Musicbed. So hit the link down below and you'll help me and you'll help yourself by getting the best music for your videos. And then I have the service that I've been using for years, and I would not say that this kind of creates a great experience for the client, but if there are a few files, like a few videos, it's a nice way and an easy way for the client to download it, and that is Google Drive. Like I said, Google Drive is a service that I've been using forever, and what's really good about it is that since I've been using it forever, I have all the files there. So whether I'm in Norway, Australia, the US, I am always able to go back and find that project or find the files from that. So if a client texts me or emails me being like, hey, I don't have the file for that, I can easily trace it back to the Google Drive, and I have a system there where I have all the client folders. So this is really convenient and I love that part. What I don't like so much about it is that if I'm delivering a lot of photos, it's not always easy for the client to find them or like to download all of them. They get errors. So there are things that are not the best with that, and so I try to avoid using it if there's like a mass delivery for photos. The next service that I'm using quite a lot, but that's like mainly because it's just comes with the package of Lightroom, is Adobe Lightroom. Like I can add a shared album there, and it's easy for me to just have my clients look at them. They can review them, like them, or heart them, and it's also a quite good looking grid when you share it with your clients or with whoever you're sharing the photos with. So this is a service that I'm using, especially if I have a lot of files and big files, because it will save me some work, save my machine from some storage problems, because I don't have to export like tens and tens of gigabytes of photos. Then there's a service that I'm using, and not necessarily always for deliveries, but more for getting footage or sending a lot of big files to clients or people that I'm working with. So a couple of weeks ago when I had a shoot in the US and I couldn't be there myself, I had someone shipping all the shots to me, and there were like hundreds and hundreds of gigabytes. Then I'm using FileMail. FileMail is a great service. It's fast. You can download the app. If you lose your internet connection or your battery runs out of, or your MacBook runs out of battery, you can just easily resume the download, which is not the case with other services. FileMail is super fast, reliant, and like I said, the app works great. So FileMail is my go-to for big file deliveries or when I'm receiving things. And what's also great about it is that you can provide your clients or the people you're working with a single link, and they can upload it from their phone or from their computer. Doesn't really matter. It's just such a good service, and that's something that I'm using just about every week. So all in all, you might ask yourself, why am I paying for all these different subscriptions? But like I've tried to explain in this one, I'm using them for different things. But Picflow is slowly kind of taking over more and more of the services that I've been using before. And that's just like one link, everything is there, and it gives you the feeling of opening something from Apple. If you want to know more about how you can build your creative business, you can check out this video where I'm talking about 10 things that really made my business sustainable. If not, until next time, and thanks for watching.